This is the ELA Spiral Review for Tuesday, May 12th. We are correcting day 2. We need to use the verb and the adverb in a sentence. Our verb is paint. The adverb describing how we paint is badly. So I will just make this, your sentence is going to be different than mine, but I'm going to say something like, I paint walls badly. Okay, I need to see those two in your sentences. Excuse me. The next, circle the preposition and draw a picture of the sentence. She has a bow on top of her head. Remember, we told prepositions can usually tell us a place where something is or a time when something is happening. I wrote some of those keywords from last week that we talked about. A place could be things like under the bed, over the hill, in a box, on top of the table. Okay, time, when something is happening, before school, on Sunday, during lunch, after church. These usually will answer the questions of where something is happening in the sentence or when something is happening. Now, it can't be a verb. The preposition is not the verb. It comes after the verb or before the verb to describe what the subject is doing in the sentence. So, here we have the sentence. She has a bow on top of her head. We could have just written the sentence, she has a bow. But there's more detail here to tell us the place of that bow. Where is the bow? On top of her head. So the preposition is on. That whole phrase is the prepositional phrase telling us where the bow is. And so we're going to draw a picture of a girl and a bow on top of her head. Okay, order the verbs with 1, 2, or 3 according to intensity. So we need the weakest one to be number 1 and the strongest to be 3rd. So we're going to put it like a small amount, then the middle, and then the biggest. So I have scoot, crawl, and scamper. So if you're only moving a little tiny bit, you scoot. That's just a tiny bit. Then a little bit more would be to crawl. And if you're moving a lot, that would be scamper. We learned that similes are when you compare something to something else that's known as being that thing. So we said flowers smell really good. So you can say, oh, it smells as pretty as a flower. And we know that candy can be sweet, so we can say you are as sweet as candy. So, blind as a bat, because bats can't see. So we know we use that expression to describe somebody. If they're very blind, we say you're blind as a bat if you can't see things very well. Okay, we need to write the literal meaning of the phrase. So here's our expression, raining cats and dogs. If somebody says that, we know it's not actually raining cats and dogs. It means that it is raining a lot or very hard. Whoops, let me spell that right. It is raining very hard. Okay, if you put a lot, then that's okay too. And I will see all of your work on Friday.